Right guys, today we've got a soundwave from ThreeZero. Soundwave activate. That was shite. How's it on YouTube? Peter here, your Ginger Joy the Geek. Welcome back to Triple G Comics. Today I'm looking at a Soundwave and Ravage from the ThreeZero line. And these are based on the Bumblebee cartoon. I cannot wait to get into this. This is my first ThreeZero Transformer toy. I've heard they're superb, so I'm looking forward to this one. Before we get on with the video, can I please just encourage you to hit that like button? And if you like comic book, toys, geeky kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, so let's have a look at the box. Really smart looking box. It's got an image of the figures on the front there. Nice blue colour. I really like the look of that a lot. We've then got the Decepticon sign on the side there. Oh, it's heavy. Another Decepticon sign on the back. Pretty standard, pretty basic, isn't it, really? But nice purple colouring on it. And then we've got another Decepticon sign on the side there. So, with these ones, and we'll turn them around, it's a flip box. So we open it up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's sexy. We've got a lovely image of Soundwave and Ravage on the side here. And then we've got Soundwave? We've got Soundwave in the box. It's bigger than I expected. It looks a tremendous looking figure. You've got your clamshell kind of thing there, as you would expect. Worth pointing out, I never had Soundwave as a kid. I've always wanted an original generation 111. But this looks phenomenal, so I can't wait to get into it. Right, let's get it out of the box and have a bit look at them. Right guys, so here are all the bits and pieces you get with Soundwave. So we'll start off with this. This is a instruction booklet. I've never seen a booklet like this. It's massive. It goes through all of the different options of how you can move them and bend them and stuff like that, because you've got so many different moving parts. So tremendous. It does have a light up feature. Unfortunately, you don't get the batteries with it, which is a little bit disappointing. The stand is like a stand I've never seen before. This has got a nice purple bumblebee symbol on it. I wish that said Soundwave, but never mind. But it's a nice big solid base, and it's got one of these jobbies, which I've never used before, so that's going to be interesting trying to play with that later on. You get a whole array of different hand options. They're really well painted. They look phenomenal. They're quite bendy. The fingers are bendy and whatnot, but you get all kinds. You get open hands, 2 of those, kind of like an open hand pointing kind of thing. You get his classic kind of Soundwave 2 fingers pointing for launching his cassettes. And then you get some gun hands, some hands for holding his weapon. And the detail on them is lovely, really nice and shiny. You get a sonic cannon. Detail on this is really, really smart. Looks like a good beefy gun. I like that a lot. So that's his sonic cannon. You then get his traditional kind of missile pod that goes over his shoulder. Again, the weathering on this, as you can see, looks phenomenal. Paintwork is absolutely beautiful. It's that kind of like really royal blue. Love it. Now, you get this beast. Now, it doesn't necessarily look like a cassette, but it's a compact square lump with a Decepticon sign on. This is Ravage. It actually transforms, and this does fit inside Soundwave's chest. So you can have it in his chest like that, or you can transform it to Ravage and have it alongside him. So I'm going to be transforming it. And then with that, you get no idea what that is. We'll find out. Guess that's why there's instructions. You get Ravage's missile pack, which goes on his back. And then you get 2 cannons, 2 guns that I'm assuming port into him as well, somewhere. So there we go. Lots of decent bits and bobs. Now the figure himself. Oh my lord. Let's just put him there so you can drink him in. Sweet Jesus. Soundwave is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot get over this figure. From top to bottom, he is stunning. He's die cast, so he's a weighty piece. The paintwork on him, as you can see, is absolutely tremendous. He just looks phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. There's all kinds of moving parts. There's bits that fold up, fold away, and all the rest of it. So he's got good levels of articulation. His chest plate does open there, so you can put Ravage in there. It's got some kind of artwork inside. If you wanted to place Ravage inside him like that. The head sculpt looks amazing. Like I say, it's got a light up feature, and that basically you pull the top of his head off and push it in, and then this is his on off button. I will get some batteries in that at some point, but yeah, I'm absolutely blown away with ThreeZero's attention to detail on this, with the weight of the figure and with the quality of the figure. As you can see, he just looks absolutely stunning, absolutely stunning. Like I say, he is a ton weight when I'm trying to move him around and stuff there. Paintwork is beautiful, just jumps out. And there's all kinds of moving parts and bits and bobs. So let's have a closer look. So here we have him, guys. So this is Soundwave. The articulation on his head is really good. You've got good levels of movement there. Like I say, this chest piece does open up if you wanted to do that. His arms, we've got good movement all over. There's lots of stuff in the instructions about how you can move them to pose them into different places and things like that. So I'm not going to move them too much because I don't want to damage them without reading instructions. But there is good levels of movement and articulation. As you can see, the paintwork is just so beautiful. It's vibrant. There's bits of grime on it here and there. The head sculpt's phenomenal. He's got the play buttons and all the rest of it, and these all move as well. Yeah, I love him. I absolutely love him. Lots of movement on the legs and all the rest of it. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him set up with some weapons and things like that, and then we'll get him. I can't stand him up now, he's too heavy. There we go. We'll get him set up with these weapons and all the rest of it, and have a bit play around with that, and see what he looks like. So there we have him, guys. He looks absolutely incredible, weapon in hand, with Ravage in his chest plate there, as you can see. He's got a very smart looking gun. I like that a lot. And of course, he's got his shoulder cannon. I've got it kind of in the rested position there, but it's on a pivot, so you move it around and it comes up to wherever you want it. I like the fact you can do that. That's very smart. Actually, I'm absolutely blown away by this figure. I'm probably gushing like a schoolgirl here, but I absolutely love it. It's phenomenal. It's weighty. It's got presence. The colours just absolutely pop. I love the articulation on it. I love the fact I can do pretty much whatever I want with this Soundwave. It's amazing. Right, what I'm going to do now is get Ravage out and see what he looks like with Soundwave side by side. So here's Ravage. God almighty, I'm 45 years old, you know. What the hell am I doing here? Oh, there's his noggin. That's hurting me bloody throat, that. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what's that? Oh, shit on it. Right, guys, here's Ravage. I am absolutely blown away with this. The articulation on it is phenomenal. The paintwork on it is amazing. As you can see, you open him up and he's got his jaws and everything there. He looks fantastic. The weapons clip in really nicely. You've got his missile pod on the back, missiles there, his cannons there, his little tail. He's just like a second model. He's superb. It's like a proper transformer. ThreeZero really outdone themselves with this. It's absolutely amazing. He looks superb, and he's going to look tremendous stood next to Soundwave. So there we have Ravage and Soundwave stood side by side. The pair of them look brilliant together. I'm going to have a bit of play around and see how I can pose them and all the rest of it. But I kind of get over how good these figures are. It really has made it. You know, I've got like 3 primes now, but it's really made us want to pick up the Bumblebee Prime version and Megatron potentially. I think there's a Blitzwing as well. I've not got one of them. Oh, more bloody money to spend. Oh my days! Look at that. You can actually, if you fold it rightly, get it so it looks like Ravage is leaping out of Soundwave's chest. I mean, oh god. I'll have to have a bit more play around with it, but that looks absolutely stunning. Oh, I don't know how to display them now. I really like the look of that. That looks superb. Absolutely superb. Ravage. What crap, I kind of did, man. You know what I mean? Tell us what you would do, guys. Would you have Ravage on the ground next to him, ready to attack? Or would you have him coming out of his chest? Like, oh, I've just knocked it. So there we have him, guys. He looks amazing. I cannot speak more highly of this figure. This is the ThreeZero Soundwave from the Bumblebee movie collection. I think I've convinced myself I've got to buy the Prime and I've got to buy the Blitzwing. Yeah, just amazing. Just amazing. Okay, so thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.